Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm out here again with Josh from Lanky White Guy and Snooker Dog as well. And we're out here at the Arkansas River in Canyon City, Colorado. The river is so high, you could probably see right behind here. It's like almost up to the trail. We're gonna trudge through this. We're gonna try to get over to the gravel bar that exists over there. Hopefully we can find some small gold out here. Since the river's so high, people have not prospected up this far, probably. That's what we're hoping anyway. And our idea is we're gonna prospect in unsearched areas, sample pan around, maybe find a little bench deposit or something. You never know, man. We're gonna get set up over there. We're gonna hike through the water and I'll show you the equipment and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Wow. There we go, guys. I made it. I am knee in water. All right, I'm across though. Oh, this stuff is deep.
Filled my boot. There's no way to get across this stuff without getting wet.
Yeah. Here. Land ho! Snooker Dog.
As you can see, the road's there. This is normally all dry.
Oh my goodness. All right. That water is swift.
Yeah.
So we could try to set up here.
Yeah, we can make a little
Right
wall
there.
right there.
Right there.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Should have brought my sandals with me.
Right?
Such a knucklehead. There's no use of drying these out. They're just gonna get wet again once we leave. There we go. You can go fishing in that. It's never an adventure if you don't have an adventure.
Right?
I've got my 2 buckets, my classifier. I've got a snuffer bottle, and a shovel, my Garrett Super Sluice Gold Pan. That bag's mostly just for beverages and camera gear. We're thinking right in there might be some gold. We'll do some sample pans first, but I gotta show you guys what was given to me last night by a subscriber. So I get an email from a subscriber and he's like, meet me at Walmart. I'm like, okay, look at this. A Bazooka Gold Trap fluid bed sluice box. These things are not made anymore. They're highly sought after. You don't even have to classify when you use these things. You just throw your rocks and everything right here, shovel after shovel. All your tailings go up and over. All your heavies go through and stay in there. Thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate it, man. You did not have to give this to me. And the guy didn't even want anything for it. He's like, go ahead, it's yours. I like your videos, man. So thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Wow. I'll put it to good use. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to sample pan around a little bit. We want to find the best place to dig and sluice. So I got my classifier from Arbor Fabricating. There's a link in the description if you're interested in buying one. I can't promote them enough. They're the best in the world. Along with the Garrett Super Sluice Gold Pan, again, link in the description, and a Home Depot shovel. Doesn't matter which shovel you use. And that'll give us a good idea on where to dig and where to set up the sluice box and everything. Work smarter, not harder. So as you can see, there's a good amount of black sand in this first sample pan. There's a few of those green rocks too. I don't know what those things are, if anybody knows. I always find these kind of cool. Little green rock there. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea. I find them all over the place. Let's see if there's any gold in this. All right, it's kind of impossible to see, but there's one little piece of flour gold from my 3rd sample pan from that hole. So I'm gonna move spots. But yeah, we did a few sample pans here, did some here. We didn't find really anything, as you saw. So we're gonna take a walk. We're gonna go down this way and see if we can find anything to sample down that way. We're not having any luck in this spot. That's the gravel bar right there. That's where we want to get to. But we have to cross.
And that thing is not stable.
We can do this. There's no turning back.
No.
I got Arbor Fabricating over there. I got Garrett over there. Here we go. Right in the drink for my video. hope I don't fall in. I got my phone in my pocket.
Oh man. Oh, there's one. All right.
You want to chuck that over?
Yeah, there it is, man. Thank you. My boots are already filled with water too, so that makes it extra helpful. And my shovel is a lot shorter.
Here he goes, boys, right in the drain.
Thank you, my man. And
Come on, sucker.
can you do it, Smith? Oh, my buddy. You can't walk the rock. Oh, you're doing good, though. You're doing good. You walk it.
There's actually some black sand washing up on the beach here, and there's some bigger rocks. I think this might be a decent spot to go ahead and sample pan, although we're not going to be able to run a sluice box anywhere near here. We even have some wave action going on, just like at the ocean or something. So there is a little bit more gold in this area than back where we were. But honestly, man, I don't think this is even worth coming over here and dragging all of our gear over. A lot of black sand though, holy cow. We're just out here for fun anyway. But I know that in the comments, if I don't do it, you guys will let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and pan out some of this black sand right here. We'll see what we get out of there. That's what it looks like. It's a lot of black sand. See if there's any gold in this one shovelful. Oh, we got a storm rolling in. Better hurry up. All right, so kind of what I expected. I found one little piece of flour gold in that entire pan full of black sand. If anybody needs any black sand, this is the place to come. Canyon City, the Arkansas River. I don't know if it's worth anything. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. But people always ask, and I honestly don't know if it's worth anything. All right, guys, well, we sampled around. We got, a bunch of sample pans. We didn't really find anything. We thought over here on this gravel bar right on the river would be a pretty decent spot, but 90% of the gravel bar is under the river right now, and there's no way we're going out to try to dig in that. I got one nice flake here, and that's pretty much all we found. What's it worth? Probably about a penny, We didn't find a good spot to set the sluice box up. It's impossible to set it up here as well, so. Yeah, we got a storm rolling in. I think it's about time we're gonna go ahead and pack up. Today I'm here at the Sage Cafe, which is just at the entrance to Lost Canyon Road, which goes up to Cache Creek. Cache Creek is a pretty big area up here near Granite, Colorado. It's about 3 miles up the road this way. And it's pretty much just set aside for gold panning. You're always pretty much guaranteed to find a little bit of gold. Sometimes you can even find little nuggets and pickers and stuff. So hopefully that's what we can do today. Right now I'm waiting on Josh from Lanky White Guy, and also one of my Patreon supporters. I do announce these trips on Patreon for my officers in the Klesh Guitar Army over there. Thanks a lot, guys, again over on Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, I have a new $20 major credit Patreon supporter. That's Michael Parker. Thanks a lot, man. You'll have access to knowing where I'm going to be going on my gold prospecting trips with invitations, and since you're a $20 guy, you'll see your name in the credits at the end of each video as long as you're a current supporter. A couple days ago you saw that Lanky White Guy and myself were over at the Arkansas River. The water was so high, it was dangerous high, so we decided to come up here to Cache Creek, do some gold prospecting, and have some success. We got some really good water flow, so yeah, let's get some gold today. We're back at the pit. You probably saw this from a couple of videos ago where we found those 2 pickers. We're gonna dig mostly out of here. This is all clay and everything under this fallen down tree. We had some good luck under here. This is the Bazooka Gold Trap Mother Lode sluice box. It's a fluid bed sluice. I think I've got the water flow pretty good. I think as long as the water doesn't go over the edge, but you have to have some pretty fast water for it to work, it'll be fine. I still need to classify all my material because of all the clay. But yeah, we'll see how this thing works. Check out all this clay and everything. Yeah, it's got to be all broken up by hand and classified before you run it through a sluice box. And this is Corey here with his fluid bed sluice. See how good we do today. This is all clay. It all has to be busted up by hand and run through the classifier before you can put it through that fluid bed sluice right there. Otherwise, this clay will just roll over like a tailing. And all the gold likes to sit on top of and is trapped within this clay here. Okay, right now I'm going to do a cleanup. I only ran one bucket through here. I never ran this sluice box before, so I just want to see, you know, how one bucket did. So, right in here, everything dumps in. I think it's actually clean already. Yeah, we're good. That was pretty easy. All right, let's pan it down, see what we got. It's about a half a pan full of material there. Tons of black sand, that's expected right there. I don't want to spend too much time filming here at Cache Creek. Just want to make a video showing, you know, success and failure. That first half of the video kind of being a failure. I'm going to go ahead and spin this and see if we got any gold here in just a second. I see a piece of gold right there at the top. I just started spinning it around here. Right there. Hey Josh! Corey!
Oh yes. I see quite a few little specks up top too. See that guy up there? That's a good little piece.
One bucket in that clay, man, I'm telling you. There's another, you know, some flakes and stuff. I didn't
just shining.
Just tap it up. I'm not even done. Yeah, so there you go. I'll do a better cleanup and I'll show you what I got out of this pen. Wow. Right there's a nice round chunky piece. It's rolling around. And they're all nice big flakes too. That's really good for Colorado. Like I said, I'm gonna not waste as much time filming. I'm gonna spend my time digging up here. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm still working this spot. It's about 2 hours later. My hands from busting up that clay are just raw. You can almost see the veins under my fingertips there. So, I mean, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Busting this clay up is not easy at all. Like I said, we've been here for about two and a half hours. This is bucket number 3. So, and it's only about half full. So it's going slow. Got Josh and Corey over here. Corey's digging behind a rock. All 3 of us have found nice pieces of gold so far. We each did a cleanup after 1 bucket. Josh, I think, found the most gold. He got like 3 or 4 nice big flakes so far.
Yeah, it was awesome. My first time here.
Yeah, first time here, and
he's got me on the money.
Yeah, we're on the good spot. So make sure you check out Lanky White Guy's version of this video. You'll see in much more detail what he actually got there. But yeah, anyway,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good one. Anyway, still digging. I don't know how much longer I could go with the clay. All right, back to digging. It's still 100% fun. Nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah.
This is not where you were before, was it?
This is where I was before.
Really?
Yeah, see that? There's the tree right there.
Okay.
So let me show you where we set up over here. Okay, so we're out here for 3.5 hours now. I got 3 buckets done of this clay stuff, and man, it is really rough on my hands. So, and it's just, you know, it's real heavy picking up the shovel. I'm a wimp. I can't do it anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this last bucket through the sluice box, and then I'm just gonna start taking random gravels, random scoops of dirt, and putting it through the sluice box. I'm not gonna sample pan. I'm just gonna keep doing that until I cannot physically do it anymore. Then we'll do a cleanup, and I'll show you guys what we got. I know we got some good gold already in my snuffer bottle. John came up with this awesome idea. Go ahead and start scraping this stuff out of this tree, because the only way that dirt is up there is from when it was in the ground, and you know that there's gold in it. Even if we took all the bark off of this thing, burned it down to ash, and panned it out, I guarantee we would find some stuff in there.
Let's do a bonfire.
Let's
burn it up.
Fire! I should classify this first. All right, we got all that tree material here. We're gonna classify it down. Using the Arbor Fabricating classifier. If anybody's interested, there's a link in the description. You get a 10% off, and an additional 10% if you're a veteran. If you're interested in this Arbor Fabricating classifier. In my opinion, they're the best in the world. Not only because I helped design it, but because they're the best in the world. All right, let's see if we got any gold here.
Piece over here that's just getting bigger and bigger, Shane.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm trying not to get excited.
I want to see. Hold on, let me pan this out first. All right, let's pan this down. Josh has got a nice piece of gold over in his pan, and I just want to see what's in this tree. We do have some black sands, kind of hopeful for this. Just 2 little pieces of flour gold. Well, it's a good idea. I bet there is. If we really dug that stuff out, we would find some more. Okay, you don't know unless you try. Josh did his cleanup of his 3rd bucket, and you can see right there, piece of gold, right there, another piece of gold.
Like chunky,
yeah.
We can move them around.
Yeah, those are little, those are nice flakes, dude.
So much gold in every pit. This is a shovel full, man. There's gold right there, hanging out up there. There's little flakes all over the place. So one back there, I'm just like...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everywhere there is gold. There's that little piece right there. Let's suction it up. There's another little piece of wire gold.
That's wire gold.
Looks like a tadpole.
Yep.
We'll get that guy.
Speaking of tadpoles, I want to show the camera something here. I don't know if you can tell, but there's all mosquito larvae. It's hard to focus on it, but this place gets crazy bad with mosquitoes. But anyway, we're just about done here.
The flake showed itself up, by the way.
Oh, another one?
Another flake, and I got that right from a big old rock covered in clay. I just pulled the rock out with my shovel, and there it was.
That's where it hides, buddy. Nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna finish up here. I think we're gonna do 1 more bucket each.
I'm thinking another bucket. I got the go ahead, so.
All right, yeah, I'm good to go all night as well. So let's go ahead and do 1 more bucket of this clay. Maybe we'll get our finale picker. It's in here. All right, so we're gonna go and we're gonna dig into this other hole here. We're gonna do some teamwork. One of us is gonna shovel, one of us is gonna classify, and yeah, we'll show you what kind of gold we get. After 6, been here for 6 hours, a little over 6 hours now. I think the gold fever has kicked in because neither of us have eaten anything except for a little bit of beef jerky. And we're just like, let's just do 1 more bucket, 1 more bucket. But it takes so long to do a bucket because it's all clay. So we did 1 more bucket each. He's over there, he's running his through his sluice box. This has all been ran through my sluice box. So I'm just panning it down. And then after this, we'll do the final cleanup. I know we got some good gold today. This place is awesome. It's all black sands right there. All right. So much black sand, it's very difficult to pan. The recommended way to do this is to take all your black sands home and do it there, a teaspoonful at a time. But I need to do a cleanup here on the river because I don't have a panning station right at the moment. I'm in the process of moving, so kind of tough to do that. I do see some gold showing up through here. I'm gonna grab it with the sniffer bottle as I see it. If I see anything gigantic, I'll turn the camera back on. All right, here we go. This is the final cleanup for me, and we'll show Josh's as well. This is 4 buckets through this loose box here. 6 hours. You can probably already see it there. Let's tap it up. Now to most people, just looking at this, you wouldn't think it's a lot of gold. But if you were out here working all day for it, this is a nice amount of gold, especially for Colorado. All right, there we go, guys. That is really good for a day in Colorado. How much does it weigh? Probably 0.05 grams, I would guess. You can see there's some pretty nice big flakes in there. I'm really happy with what we got. Wait till you see what Josh got. He got about twice as much. Here's what Josh got. Check this out. He's got like big chunks of big flakes in there, man. Like, that's awesome, man. We ran the same amount together, I think. And you just got lucky with the nice big pieces. Look at that, man. That thing, you can pick it up.
Kinda.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's a big flake.
That is a big flake. We'll let everybody decide if that's a picker or if that's a flake.
But you got a lot of them. This one's even fatter. Some of these are pretty chunky too, man. You got some nice gold in there.
Yes, I did. I love it.
So there you go, guys. A nice day on Cache Creek. We had some failure at Arkansas River with the flooding, and then over here we had some success. All right, well, I'm gonna clean this up with a snuffer bottle and take this home. I'm not gonna be able to weigh it up, but I would say it's about 0.05 grams. or a 1/20th of a gram. Josh probably got about twice as much, maybe a little bit more. Big thanks to John for showing up today, Patreon supporter. If anybody would like to be notified of my trips, make sure you check out Patreon. All officers get notified. Thanks a lot, Josh. Make sure you check out Lanky White Guy's version of this video over on his channel. There's a link in the description to his channel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video every 3 days. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.